Okay. Question 27. X squared minus 34x plus c equals 0. In the given equation, c is a constant. The equation has no real solutions if c is greater than some number n. What is the least possible value of n? Okay. So when you have no solutions, let's look over for a quadratic equation. There's something called the discriminant. And that is b squared minus 4ac. I'll just use capital D for the discriminant, but it's b squared minus 4ac. When your equation is in the form ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. Be very careful, you need a 0 on one side of the equation. So there are three cases. Your discriminant could be a positive number, or it could be 0, or it could be negative. Right, so this is if the discriminant is positive, 0, negative. What that means for all these cases is for here you would have two real solutions. Here you'd have one real solution. And here you'd have no real solution. Your solutions would be complex conjugates, but for our purposes, no real solution, no real solution. So we are looking for a case where the discriminant is a negative number. So and the discriminant is b squared minus 4ac. So how do we set this up? Okay, so here's what we do. The discriminant is b squared minus 4ac. It has to be a negative number. The b in our case is negative 34. Let's put that right there, negative 34. The a is 1, because this is 1x squared, so the a is 1. And the c is this constant c. It just so happens to be c. They could have used k or something like that, but they used c. Anyway, the c here happens to be this c. So we're trying to solve this. Negative 34 squared, go ahead and use a calculator, and I'll just use Desmos real quick. Negative 34 squared. Now, if you're comfortable with squaring, you realize that's the same as 34 squared, because both negative 34 and positive 34 have the same square. In any case, it's 1156, 1156. Okay. So 1156 minus 4 times 1 times c is 4c, has to be negative. One way to solve this is to add 4c. You could also subtract 1156, but I'm just going to add 4c. So you get 1156 less than 4c. An easier way to think of this is 4c greater than 1156. Now when you divide by 4, you get c greater than 1156 divided by 4. Let's use Desmos for that. $289. $289. So that's the answer. The answer is 289. As long as c is greater than 289, your discriminant will be negative. Of course, if c is much, much bigger, if c is 300, 400, 500, you would have no solutions as well, no real solutions as well. But the minimum that we need is that c must be greater than 289. It says c greater than what number would cause no real solutions? C greater than 289 would cause no real solution. So the answer is 289.